What's approaching the supreme moment, reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead.
What's good? Happy days, man. Happy days. This is probably one of the best days of my Dokkan life. I mean, look at that shit. That is beautiful right there. Alright, so for those that have been around for a while, you know this is my all-time favorite unit in the game, the Extreme Intelligence Perfect Cell. Now, for those that asked me in the past, was it worth the orbs? I would have told you it was mainly for collection purposes, and he actually, would do pretty well, like decent. But now that he got his EZA, things have changed a little bit. So let's cover the stats a little bit. I mean, this guy got a massive improvement. The passive skill was pretty much kind of what I was looking for with some added bonuses, but yeah, let's go ahead and cover this guy's EZA skill set. So leader skill, all types key +2, HP attack and defense, increase of 50%. Super attack will greatly raise attack and also causes supreme damage to enemies. So even though supreme damage is still the factor, he does have the greatly raise attack ability, which will allow for him to incrementally increase attack throughout the battle. The passive skill, previously it was attack and defense increase of 40% at the start of turn, now that is 90%. And also recovers 20% HP when HP is 30% or below. So I was expecting and hoping for something like, 60% increase attack and defense. So definitely exceeded my expectations, and 20% HP recovery is definitely a nice added bonus. So link skills, he's got revival, +2 key, messenger from the future, attack increase of 500, big bad bosses, attack and defense increase of 25% when HP is 80% or below. Kamehameha 2500, increase the attack when SA is launched, attack of the clones +1 key, ultimate life form +2 key, and fierce battle 15% increase the attack. A lot of categories for this guy: resurrected warriors, full power, androids, and enhanced transformation. 12 key multiplier for this guy is 140%. So in the previous video, he was tested on the resurrected warriors category, so that one, along with the androids, will get the biggest boost toward attack. However, I was curious how he would do with the enhanced transformation setup, since there are some other units that could be included on this category versus the other two. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and test this out. Pretty obvious that the Kid Buu is going to be the linking partner for this unit throughout the video, just because of that great 50% increase to attack and defense when HP is 80% or above, and then it drops down to 30%, when it's 79% and below. But even with that case, big bad bosses can still activate, so pretty significant boost overall for both attack and defense. You will see other units like the World Tournament Perfect Cell, great unit because he does provide 30% increase to attack and defense and a key boost for extreme types, and also reduces super type enemies defense by 50%. So great unit. Can only be acquired with the World Tournament as a reward. I don't know if it's available on the summon banner yet, but it should be at some point. You'll also see the agility Angel Perfect Cell as well. I have him at 100%, and he does have some decent link skills with the intelligence version. The only thing missing with that one is fierce battle, because it is a max level 100 unit. The other units for this current team is transforming Frieza and the Super Buu, obviously, and then probably another unit, I can't remember which, but we're gonna switch back over to Boss Rush and kind of go through some battles here. But yeah, like I said earlier, I did this a while back to get this Perfect Cell to 100% potential, just for really collection purposes, because it is my all-time favorite unit in the game. But I did come to find out it was actually a pretty decent unit, even with that previous setup. Now, if you ask me the same question now, absolutely it'll be worth getting this guy to rainbow status. I mean, 90% increase to attack and defense, 20% HP recovery when HP is 30% or below. Stats are pretty amazing too. I think the max stats, HP is 14,123, attack is 12,732, and defense of 10,432. So pretty amazing stats overall. I mean, it's definitely quite improved, and the greatly raised attack ability as part of the super attacks definitely also a very nice feature. So the tougher the battle, the longer they are, the stronger this unit will get. So yeah, if you ask me if this guy's worth maxing out, he definitely is now. Given that you do have like category or type leaders you can run this unit on, but this guy performs very well. He was doing decent before the EZA. Now with the EZA, he's a pretty amazing unit. So yeah, very, very happy about this happening. I was hoping for this to happen, but I didn't think it would actually happen. I figured there'd be a bunch of other units that would get an EZA or some sort of Dokkan Awaken or Rebirth. The fact that they actually improved this guy with an EZA is very unexpected, and I think I saw it in the comments of the previous video. Once, I think it's like, I bet once he found out about this unit getting an EZA, he probably shit himself, or it was like a kid at the candy store for the first time. That's exactly how that shit was. I ain't even gonna lie. Once I found out and it was confirmed that this guy was getting an EZA, I was pretty much like, oh shit, here we go, So it's it made my night. I mean, it really did. It's crazy that it actually happened. So real happy about it. I mean, the guy is putting out great damage. Definitely gonna test them with a couple of variety of teams. I mean, I was basically like, I'm ready for this shit. Let me collect my medals already. God damn it. And yeah, I mean, he's already at rainbow status like for a long time now, so definitely was ready for it. And for those that I mean, the banner is available right now. I can't remember exactly what all the featured units are besides the Cell unit. I think it was Beerus, right? Beerus and Cell and another unit is the EZA banner currently opened up on JP. So both of them, their EZAs are quite an improvement. So if you have stones to spare, it's certainly a viable option. Personally, even though this guy is worth it, I already had him, you know what I mean, at 100%. So like, I didn't really have shit to worry about. You do have to realize the Dragon Ball Super movie, Broly, is more than likely going to come out next month at some point. So, it might be worth a lot of safe stones for that, because they're probably going to make that unit like really fucking good. You know what I mean? So it's definitely a dilemma. But if you already have this unit or the Beerus unit, they're both great units with the EZA. I mean, you could definitely run them, and they'll definitely improve your team overall. So it's definitely not going to be a waste. That's probably the best way to put it. That's a nice little rotation right here. You've got the Extreme Intelligence Perfect Cell, you've got the Tech World Tournament Cell, and then the Agility Angel Perfect Cell. So it's a pretty amazing rotation right there. Definitely interesting for sure. But yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I get kind of speechless here and there, just realizing the fact that this actually did happen. Like I was hoping for this shit to happen for a long time, but the fact that it actually did, yeah, absolutely amazing. I'm glad they didn't shaft him and only improved him by like changing the 40% to like 60%. I was pretty modest and conservative about my expectations, so the fact that he was improved to 90% for attack and defense versus 40% prior is definitely a hell of a difference, and it really does show. The great thing about this unit is the defensive ability. I mean, he can tank super attacks pretty decent. So not only is he pretty good offensively, defensive capabilities are certainly there. And I know some of the other Cell units have the nuking passive where attack and defense increase based on ki collected. I kind of like this format with the intelligence version where it's a percentage based boost toward attack and defense. It's a little bit more in my opinion, stable and consistent and reliable. So I actually prefer this version over a nuking percent passive. Even though like overall, like it could definitely be much more of a difference in terms of, you know, practicality. For me, it makes more sense to have, you know, like a 90% boost versus a 15% increase to attack and defense based on ki collected. Even though like you could easily offset that by collecting ki, but it's just like, you know, you have to worry about collecting ki. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's just my personal opinion. You know, it's probably going to differ from others, but that's what opinions are, you know. So yeah, it's definitely, you know, you can see the attack and defensive stats there. I think the defense was like 130,000 versus the attack of 370,000. So, you know, even though he's getting a boost from Kid Buu and himself, it's quite a large amount. You know, the defense is nice. I mean, let's see. I mean, 110 damage taken. I mean, he did have type advantage against the Tech Vegito Blue, but taking a super attack, you would definitely get hit for a lot more than that. So the fact that he only got hit for 110 is pretty crazy.